Cadence opened the front doors of the Temple of Serenity. It was silent. As she walked in, the silence made her shiver as she took 2 steps forward. The front door slammed shut. It took her by surprise until she heard a voice in front of her. Briar. Cadence. Welcome to my auntie's home. What brings you here? Cadence. But Briar, is that you? But the last time I saw you, five, and that was 5 days ago. How have you grown so much, and what age are you now? Briar. Oh, I'm 17. Tomorrow is my birthday. Everyone is going to be there. But I'm sensing you're here to see my auntie. Please, go with me. Briar started to walk forward, so did Cadence. As she looked around her, the cracks in the walls had yellow eyes, and shadow claws peered out to see a visitor in the temple. As they stopped out of the doors of the throne room, whispers came from the hallway right of Cadence. She went to go and see. She stepped one hoof into the right hallway. It felt like death passed through her, and screams, crying, and echoes of filly laughter appeared. As Cadence was about to take another step, Briar yanked her back. Cadence, what an equestria was that? Briar. That is the hallway of the dead. That is part of the temple. It belongs to the one who have died and stuck here because of limbo and can't move on. Plus, there's only one filly that lives in that hallway. Cadence. Who is that filly? Briar looks at Briar for an answer. Briar. Her name is Lilith Huckleberry. Briar, seeing the expression on Cadence's face drop, and decided to bring her back to the throne room doors and knocked 2 times. As the doors opened, great bazaars hanging from one side of each of 6 granite columns light up the entire throne room of radiant warmth across the hall. The stained glass windows in the transcendent ceiling dances in the flickering light, while sculptures of stone effigies look down upon the wooden floor of the lavish hall. A carpet rug runs down from the throne for a few meters before it coming to an end, while embattled banners of established crowns the walls. Between each banners hangs a small lustre. All of them have been lit and in turn illuminate the dictations of heroes and leaders below them. High coloured glass windows are concealed of draperies coloured the same carpet of the banners. The curtains have been adorned with fancy tassels and decorated tips. An impressive throne of oak sits amidst 2 large statues, is adjoined by 2 smaller and less elaborate seats for those aiding the Royal Highness in all affairs. The throne is covered in incarnated inscriptions, and fixed on each of the rear legs is a crystal demon wing. The fluffy pillows are dark carpet, and these two have been adorned with embellished lacery. Those seeking the wisdom of the Royal Highness can do so on the few luxuries and comfortabilities of iron benches, all on which are perfectly aligned in rows. Those of higher standing can instead take seats in the overly luxurious balusters overlooking the entire hall. Cadence, oh my equestria, shakes head as Briar leads her to the throne. The mayor on the throne finished a drink of blood wine. Ah, my favourite nephew and prince. What have you brought for me today? Briar. Before Briar could speak, Cadence spoke first. Cadence, I want an audience with Midnight Illusions. The mayor laughed like a hyena at Cadence. Oh, you've got one, dearie. My name is Midnight Illusions. but in this form I'm known as Corruptor. Cadence, but you look like Nightmare Moon. Corruptor stood up from her throne and glared at Cadence as she said that. How dare thee say that about me? Did Nightmare Moon massacre an entire village when they were young? No? Then speak your business before I call for keeper. Cadence, she nodded. I want to make a deal with you. Corruptor. My, dearie, a deal? Are you sure? Cadence. Yes, I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure. The deal I'm about to make is for my entire kingdom. As a prophecy was shown to me, when winter comes and the dead will rise, the shattered princess shall bring the downfall of an empire, and shall bring the deaths of millions. I want to protect my kingdom from ever happening. Corruptor. Okay, you have yourself a deal, but I need something that's most precious to you. Cadence thought to herself, I'll give her Sombra's horn. Clears her throat. Alright, we have a deal. Corruptor's horn glowed crimson as a contract appeared in front of Cadence. For Dragon Claw Quill. As Cadence signed the contract, it started to spark fire embers as the whole room started to shake like an earthquake was about to happen. And the walls and the floorboards started to break apart. Screaming and laughter came from the walls and floors as like hellfire and darkness formed around Cadence and Corruptor. Creatures from the darkness twisted like something you'd see in a horror movie. Corruptor. These are my friends on the other side. They rarely show up if it's a special contract. There's just one more thing I need from you. A creature appeared behind Cadence, hissing. It looks like a bobcat, bent into the form of a salamander. With electricity crackles from its body, it scares to scare off predators and prey. As the creature's snake-like tongue touched Cadence's face, the tongue cut her cheek just for a split second as blood dripped into a small bottle. After the bottle was half filled, the cut healed itself like nothing had happened. Corruptor, thank you, my dear, for the blood. Dearies, give this to Cora and tell her to place it in the vault, like the others. As she gave the bottle to the bobcat salamander, the throne room went back to normal, just like nothing has ever happened. Corruptor, thank you for your payment. I'll be collecting her tomorrow morning. Cadence looked at Corruptor, confused, when she mentioned her. Cadence, what? What do you mean, you're collecting her? Corruptor, your daughter, isn't she the most precious thing to you? Gives Cadence a Cheshire grin. Cadence, what? You monster! I want out of the deal. Cadence shot a spell of magic at Corruptor and missed. Corruptor was about to sit back on her throne, but she turned around to face Cadence and threw squid ink at her. She couldn't move, like she was frozen on the spot. Cadence, what did you do to me? Corruptor, squid ink is a magical product obtained by magic squids. This ink can be used on numerous purposes, but mainly for freezing a victim in place. You may be an alicorn, but this can stop you in your tracks. Plus, magic can't be used while you're magically paralyzed. Squid ink is harvested from the rarest species of squid from the bottomless ocean. Impossible to find unless you're a mer-dragon or any aquatic pony. Or me. It can be also used to disintegrate things such as strong as metal. Beware of sin. Cadence tried her best to move, but no luck until Briar placed her on to his back. Corruptor, thank you, Briarthorn. Oh, when you get back home to your very worried husband, if any harm comes to Briar or my family, I'm going to kill the lot of you. Dearie. Cadence looked at Corruptor as she gave Cadence one last Cheshire grin as Briar used the apparition spell to get to the crystal imp. Cadence started to cry and sighed. Cadence, what have I done? I made a deal with the devil.